See how this one is gonna go. That was the cutest Halloween.
I wasn't expecting that.
You're white, you're privileged, you're Christian. How can you argue these things when you don't understand what an oppressed individual is going through?
White privilege is a myth and a lie and should be completely destroyed. It's rooted in racism. It is a racist idea. It is a racist idea. Why don't they ever talk about Asian American privilege? Asian Americans were widely discriminated against in the 1940s and 50s. We treated them horribly and put them in internment camps. Then through a series of decades of making good choices, they've now become the richest per capita subracial group in America. I never hear about Asian American privilege. I never hear about people getting so upset that all the Asian Americans are getting the PhDs or the degrees or all the good jobs in California, yet they're trying to target white people. Here comes the basis of it. If they're trying to balkanize this country and break us into different subracial groups, that is the definition of racism. They say, oh, you don't understand me because you're a white, privileged Christian. Well, isn't that exactly what the definition of racism is?
Today, there is not one member of the United States military who is in active duty in a combat zone in any war zone around the world. The first time this country...
That's another word salad.
But let's understand...
So where the fuck are we right now?
Okay, reporter, Mr. President, why are you federalizing DC, Trump? If those wanna play Grand Theft Auto, then I'm gonna let the National Guard play Call of Duty. Yeah, let them have it.
That is what I support because I'm a liberal. I'm a liberal. And you know what a liberal do? We destroy the economy. We make everybody impoverished. And then we make sure all the homeless people doing drug in front of the children and make sure all the school teaching the children how to be a homosexual and make sure they all teach about the transgender. So that is what important to me. Make sure we have enough subway car for all the poor people to travel around the city, going from homosexual to Palestinian protest and so on and so forth.
Okay, the question is, what's the difference between being like far left liberal and being a socialist?
I will close the borders. I will deploy the military into Britain to round up the Islamists and the communists, the illegals and the migrants claiming welfare. I will begin mass deportations of those who do not belong here, those who are here to destroy Britain and subvert our culture. I will deploy the military into the Channel. I will declare a national state of emergency. I will begin detentions, mass deportations and remigration. I will declare war on the radical Islamists. I will deport the 40,000 Islamists on MI5's terror watch list and patriots on everything that's holy, I swear.
Do you agree with it? Or would you do something different?
We will reinstate Christianity back into the heart of government.
We also have a policy that if you're driving on one of those streets and a mob comes and surrounds your vehicle and threatens you, you have a right to flee for your safety. And so if you drive off and you hit one of these people, that's their fault for impinging on you. You don't have to sit there and just be a sitting duck and let the mob grab you out of your car and drag you through the streets. You have a right to defend yourself in Florida.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah.
Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can never doubt, not what I'm about. Have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe.
Dear Jews, I'm sorry for saying you control the media. Now please stop censoring my posts. Dear Muslims, I'm sorry for saying Aisha was 9. Some sources say she was 6. Dear fat people, I'm sorry for being mean. I thought my jokes would bounce right off. Dear black guys, I'm sorry for saying that you're disproportionately violent. Please stop saying you're gonna come to my address and shoot me. Dear moral subjectivists, I'm sorry for making fun of you guys so much. That was absolutely wrong. Dear liberals, I'm sorry for saying a lot of you guys are moronic, resentful psychopaths with no actual moral principles. Now please don't celebrate if I'm the victim of cold-blooded murder. Dear pluralists and progressives, I'm sorry for saying we do need an overarching morality. People with those opinions shouldn't be able to participate in society because of how bad they are. Dear T's, I'm sorry for denying your existence. A 6'2", big-knuckled, broad-shouldered, Adam's-appled, bearded woman certainly exists and everybody notices.
Really? They have to apologize to all of those groups for the made-up stuff that they believe in?
Shut the government down. Up in here, up in here.
Democrats want health care for illegals.
Like if Jose crossed the border and Jose got measles.
Here's an illegal immigrant Affordable Health Care Act.
For your aches and pains, put some ice on that. Americans should get health care first. Up in here, up in here.
I don't know why we have to give money to countries that hate us. They should be able to hate us for free.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you're the dumbest person in the world, but you better hope the dumbest person in the world doesn't die. Cosmopolitan, goat's milk latte drinking, avocado toast eating. Life is hard, but it's harder when you're stupid. I think she's the reason there are directions on a shampoo bottle.
I love Senator John Kennedy.
They wanted it like an axe wants a turkey. They wanted it like Ben wants J-Lo.
Do you think the singing the national anthem is enough to get him out of the country or get back to the roots, to the beliefs that we follow? I don't think so, but it's a start.
Countries with the highest numbers of arrests for online comments. And
this is what I was waiting for, and I think it's about the Western countries. So let's see where we got in past few years. Censorship, political issues, they are hidden and covered by the governments.
2023. Hungary is at 10. Okay, you know what? Maybe it was like a death threat, right? You made a death threat on someone, you were arrested. Okay, Azerbaijan, which is probably not the most democratic country, is 13. Saudi Arabia, which is definitely not the most democratic country, is at 15. Egypt, 20. Vietnam, 45. The US, with 340 million people, 50, right? So on and so forth. We get to the United Kingdom. Guess how many?
Tell us.
12,183 arrests for online comments in 2023.
For online comments, when someone expresses his beliefs and views on the government, on the immigration issues, on the financial state, that's crazy.
That is twice the amount of Belarus, a dictatorial authoritarian regime, at 6,205, more than China at 1,500, more than Russia. We love to say Russia, 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 they're mean, they're bad, Putin's a dictator. Only 400 in Russia. Russia seems like a free speech heaven compared to the United Kingdom. This is what people don't fucking realize. This is ludicrous, and it's coming to your neighborhood real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. What the heck? The men are weak. Definitely new generations that got weaker. Hopefully now the teenagers, they're gonna grow up into the decent humans and not gonna follow just the social construct that all of us have to be soft, nice to everyone. Nope. Ah, he got a new girlfriend.
Don't know what you're saying. Oh, not another word, just it goes around the world, just
You know the movie?
it's all around the world.
Like and subscribe. Help us big up. Follow for more.